change stream title.
Let's do it now. It's okay. Open a tab here. That's fine. And then just go to Twitch. And you should still be Magnus. Okay. Hey, there we are.
There we are.
Hit the pencil down there. There you go.
Oh, I love it's showing you doing this.
Hey, there we are.
I know. That's okay. A little bit of leak never hurt nobody.
It's showing you doing this.
I know. That's okay. A little bit of leak never hurt nobody.
Do you have a Twitch as well?
Yeah, I don't use it though.
Yeah. No, that's
Oh, okay.
yeah. A little bit of leak never hurt nobody.
Do you have a Twitch as well?
Yeah, I don't use it though.
Yeah. No, that's
Oh, okay.
The legend. Go.
okay. Sure.
Yeah, I don't use it though.
We can close this one. Enough leaks. So this is live from Liquid HQ at a what?
Recording.
Oh, let's start recording as well. From an unknown location. Fabi and I are going to be watching Howitzer 14, who is David Howell, play a bit of Blitz. Maybe do some other things.
It's
well.
just that.
Yeah.
It is starting to turn around for David. Because, I mean, in general, I don't know about this game, but
Oh, I think I'm too far away from the microphone, apparently. This seems to be a recurring theme. This time, blame Team Liquid. Yeah, no, he is going to mess this up for sure.
but how do you mess this up? I mean, why did? Okay, he could have just taken and played c5, but
I just had a feeling.
now I'm really knight a4 was an interesting decision. I'm a bit scared.
Yeah. How do you guys do it when you stream from YouTube with Christian? Does he deal with all the technical stuff, or?
Yeah. He does all the technical stuff. I did it once. Have Eric Rosen help me try to set up a stream, and then I streamed it once on Twitch, and that was it. I'm really bad with that stuff.
Yeah, me too. I think we're equally bad. Like, I've tried to do it a couple of times, but not very successfully. Yeah, I think the volume is fine. We're just sharing this mic, so whoever is closer at a certain point is going to. Is the board sound really this again?
The board sound is like they hear it, or
Apparently they can hear. We cannot hear the board sounds.
but you can go in settings and turn that off, right?
I guess.
Like in settings up here, right?
Settings up here. Oh, okay. Do I
And
just
then
have that on?
Play, I think.
Play board.
Or maybe it's in board. Yeah,
Board.
I guess.
Oh, there we go. Okay, sounds off. Fantastic. Oh, can we turn the... No. We can turn this up a little bit. I think we're going to break some eardrums here, potentially.
Meanwhile, things are going great.
Yeah, things are going fantastic for David. Once we started streaming, this turned around a bit. So let's see. I think we'll get into some different content, but for now, I thought I would play a couple of games, and then Fabi. Either we're doing hand and brain. I'm awaiting a reply from Danny Wrench to see if that is cheating or not, because the play will definitely
probably get worse.
I
Right?
mean, I would say not get better because we think a bit differently. But I assume it's not allowed. So maybe I should play a couple of games on my own, and Fabi can just.
How good were you at like 11 in online Blitz? Like, what do you? Is like Faustino's 30.
Yeah, this is incredible. I think I did I think I did 3,000 the first time on ICC when I was 12. No, actually it was my 13th birthday, I think.
3,000. Okay.
3,000 on ICC, but I mean those ratings were a bit more inflated than this, so I think that's probably like 2,900 now.
Because like Hikaru, Grishik were around 3,700. I
Yeah.
guess you probably also got around there. at
Yeah,
some point.
I got like 3750 on one of the accounts, or 40 or something like
I
that.
think my peak was like 3,500 on
Yeah.
ICC.
Yeah, so everybody was a bit higher. Challenge Prague. Oh boy.
Prague is gone.
Okay, let's just do as Hikaru would do and accept a challenge from an FM instead.
I think this guy's very high rated in Bullet.
No, I cannot see it there.
Okay, I mean reasonably high rated.
He's quite good, yeah. So I should probably.
Complaining about the audio, you can turn it up here.
I can turn it up here because I've been turning it up in Twitch,
but that dial at the bottom also turns it up. So cool. Just in case people are. Alright, sorry for crashing.
This opening is one of my old loves. It's not very highly regarded these days, but
yeah, but it's yeah. I mean, Hikaru's done it against me a few times. It seems to be something people don't play. Like they prep it for one tournament, and then you kind of get sick of it because there are just so many ways for black to play, and then.
as a one-off, it's a good surprise.
Yeah,
Like this trap that you fell into against me, although you won the game.
Yeah,
But I like got it again against Levon this or last year in the Zagreb in one of the rapid games.
yeah.
And it was just like a free point. Yeah, just like randomly people forget the theory.
Yeah.
You can play it for one game.
Yeah, and then Witty Alien is doing a big prize Martian Gambit Arena right now if you want to play some games. King Edge 8? Really?
Okay, I guess I'm not allowed to comment on
Yeah,
moves,
no.
but yeah, it's an interesting move for sure.
This is
Could it be a misclick? Just clicked on the king and no.
yeah, I feel I mean
No, okay.
he's trying to
big plan.
he's trying to pretend at least that there was some Is this part of some event? No, we're both at Team Liquid headquarters doing some content, and yeah, this is it's part of it. It's semi-sponsored content. Okay. Magnus, it would seem that your balding is the marriage stressing you out. Is YouTube as bad in general?
Can be worse.
Yeah.
I don't know. You were doing the take stuff on YouTube as well, right?
No, yeah, I'm doing both, but I'm mostly reading Twitch chat. But I mean, they're usually quite bad, to be honest. Okay, yeah, I was intending to take twice in King F2, but I realized F4 is a bit annoying, so that was not perfect. Oh, I got 1 minute left, by the way, so should try and win the game. But yeah, we're just doing like a quick warm-up here, letting people get into the stream, and then we will probably do some different stuff. My play is far from convincing, by the way.
What do you think about this best game prize? Have you seen the games?
Oh, for the women?
Yeah, the minor controversy.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. Like, I can understand why Lucknow was upset, but I didn't think that her game was that great either. But I don't know. I mean, it was a fun game for sure.
Yeah, I also had this impression. But on the other hand, it was still a weird choice.
Oh
considering the
yeah,
other
certainly.
game.
I mean, I think there certainly were motives behind it. I don't know if you played that year in Vacanze when Sokolov was in charge of the brilliancy prizes, and Aronian played a great game. He just didn't like Aronian, so he didn't give out a prize.
Which year was that? I might have played that year. Was that when Lev won in 2013 or 2012? He won, I think.
Yeah, I think 2012.
He lost to Luke in the last round.
But
But he still won the tournament. Was that 2012?
No, that was 2014. Oh, I should really hurry up here, by the way. What am I doing? Alright, bishop c4. It's gonna be fine. Oh, don't take it. Oh, tricky guy. Okay, I think that's enough just for now. That Magnus doesn't drag the pieces. He moves them like Kramnik. Yeah, sure.
To say, Vlad's mouse skills are pretty impressive.
I haven't actually seen. Has he started to pre-move?
Well, he doesn't really play. I mean, he doesn't stream anymore because he can't play Title Tuesday. I think.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I haven't seen him stream in a while, but he did pre-move. I saw some games where he pre-moves and then also would complain about pre-moves.
Tech guy here. Just in case you need it.
No, okay, cool.
And then, alright, as you were. And you can do your World Chess thing on, you're going to watch it on chess.com, right? The World Chess.
We're gonna like review games,
Yeah.
but not all of them. Of course.
Whichever ones you want. Just however you want to do it. I'll let you
Yeah,
do it.
should we do like one game
1, 6, and 8.
1, 6, and 8?
Yeah,
sure.
those are probably the most interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so
Let me know if you need anything. In chat. I'll be watching.
do you know if we can find historic games on chess.com?
Yeah, I think if you Google it, then it'll show up.
Yeah.
Oh no, not this one. There must be like an events page. Wait, if you go back, is there not like an?
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're moving right into World Championship games from 2018. We're gonna start. I think we're gonna go through games 1, 6, and 8. And yeah, so this is the first one.
Very generous accuracy.
Yeah, I would say so.
Probably because we played the rook endgame for so long.
Played a rook endgame forever, yeah. Yeah, so I think it's really interesting to see like how things develop, right? Because this was the first game of the match, and the first game with where I played the Sveshnikovas. as black. So I think that like the level of preparation, I think for both sides was probably like very basic compared to what it was later. Like I knew the general ideas here because it used to be like the main line, but I mean after a while things certainly developed quite a lot.
I think that you were just like way ahead in these bishop takes e6 lines. That's why we kind of decided not to go in this direction later.
Yeah, I mean there was specifically this b6 stuff, right? That was kind of
we just didn't consider this almost
that was
at all.
not much played at the time, and like I mean it's still kind of iffy for black, but it I don't know when it happened. Like now nobody plays DC6 anymore.
But also at the time, like we didn't take DC so seriously because we just thought it was like a pretty pleasant position, and BC was still very popular in like 2016.
Yeah,
like Hikaru, Eliano played it against me. I had a lot of games there, and DC was just forgotten. I actually had a game against Gelfin in 2018 Olympiad, and
I remember that was quite convincing.
Yeah, he allowed E5
Yeah.
early on, which isn't very strategically good for black, I guess.
No, I remember I played a lot of training games against Stu, but like I think he started out by saying that BC6 is a better move, but if you don't want to do that, you can also play. I'm not gonna like if you prefer DC6, then we should look at that as well. But I feel like he was the only one who was kind of getting away with like this 98, knight c7, knight e6 positions with the pawn on e5, but to me it always kind of didn't look that good.
This direction is like really forgotten about these days. Also because people don't really take on c6 anymore.
Yeah, but people also don't go DC really at all.
Yeah.
I saw some guy play it in the Bundesliga, I think against Raunak, some guy from St. Pauli, and I think Raunak played this way, and I think he took with the bishop on f4, and then
like my knowledge was that you take with the rook at the time. I just but it was only like knight e6. I think bishop e6 was just not.
Yeah, bishop e6 was kind of and then this h6 stuff. Like I kind of remember in detail what I knew and didn't know, but knight e6 is just more or less bad, I think.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why I didn't play a4. I mean, when you think about it logically, like after h6, there is no possible downside. There is definitely an upside that b6 is weak, but there's no possible downside for white, I think, to including a4, a5.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, it's typical first game, right? Like you want to go queen d2, and like even if you think for forever, like you want to make some general move, but I agree. Like I think a4, a5 was our main focus here.
I think maybe my thought process was I wanted at some point consider a3, b4, but I think I was just like tanking and also getting a bit confused throughout the next few moves. But so far,
this queen d6, I remember I was already here. I think I was already out of book as well, but queen d6 is like that was the key idea. I mean, obviously not to allow d4, and
also not to allow like queen d7 knight g4 or something like that.
Of course, for those who don't like the idea is, well, actually not here, knight d7, but
why is it? It's knight d7 just
knight
e5.
d7, e5.
So just
but the general idea is not to run into this, so that you can, if you put the queen on d7.
So my main mistake was knight f6. Although it's already very pleasant for black.
Yeah, it's already like I was very optimistic here. Time situation and
Yeah.
and everything that was going on, I was already. And yeah, I mean this. I feel like this is a theme in these Berlin positions as well. Like these constructions like will eventually be broken down, even if it looks nice.
And also, your bishop is like a tremendous piece on e5.
Bishop, yeah,
it just
incredible.
never gets kicked away and never gets traded. Like I can't even maneuver my knight to f3 potentially, so it's just there eternally.
Yeah, knight of 8.
But it's like overall still quite high quality.
Yeah, like I don't remember.
Didn't play badly. Okay, knight d7, bishop f4, knight f6.
Yeah, I think I saw this, but I obviously didn't take it seriously at all.
It's also kind of scary. But yeah, I'm sacking on f4, which I should have.
Oh, you're just taking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think I was considering, but so maybe I should have found out. But, okay, knight h5 isn't ridiculous either.
And this. I don't even remember this. I seem to remember that I thought I was just much better here.
Yeah, I felt like I was borderline losing.
Yeah.
But after rook g4, why would I reject rook g4? I feel like I would reject it because I'm scared of taking rook g8.
Queen g2 specifically? I have some vague memories that I was looking at this.
So queen e6 is
queen e6
knight
and
f2,
knight
bishop
f2.
d4.
Bishop d4,
Take,
queen
and then
h2.
the queen goes to h3.
Yeah, you can get queen.
Bishop f2, rook f2, rook g4, queen h3.
Yeah, that's completely fine.
Actually, after queen h3, you're probably in danger because rook f4 is such a big threat, and king d7, rook g2.
Seems to lose, yeah.
So, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're.
But it's a really unpleasant position.
It's a really unpleasant position for sure. Yeah, now.
But I'm still not like doing bad objectively. I mean,
Which again,
it's kind of shocking.
maybe like the chess.com engine is just really bad. But I seem to remember that this was like minus 1.5 or something at the time.
I would assume that it got closer to a draw just because engines are so much stronger.
Yeah.
But king f2, queen f3 is really logical. That's what I did. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and then. Yeah, I seem to remember that I kind of expected this, but I didn't really. Also, like.
Yeah, allowing rook g3 is scary. Just so happens that this queen h3 and 1 a4. Okay, it's probably kind of systematically okay.
But I mean.
But
yeah,
it's not fun. Your king's safe.
It's not fun at all.
But my memory of it wasn't that I was my big mistake was on move 33. I basically felt like things had already kind of semi-collapsed.
Yeah.
But apparently my first decisive mistake was on 33. And now it's
but the thing is, I think so far all my moves have been so easy, like the entire game. Like I was up way on time, and I mean I was pretty sure that I was going to win at this point, and I'm sure you were pretty sure that you were going to lose this. So
with seconds in this position, it did feel totally lost. I did have I wasn't in a hopeless mindset yet because I felt like I have potential to consolidate, but most of the time you don't consolidate.
Yeah, but what did I do here? I ended up going queen. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that I didn't just go king b7 first.
But you probably wanted to stop queen h1 because if I get queen h1 knight f3, at least king b7, I would immediately play queen h1 and.
Yeah. But still, you're not getting out.
Yeah, this is
king d2,
b5,
even like b5.
Or queen b2 first.
Okay, maybe some e5 randomly holds. Yeah, take everything, and it's not that easy. But I remember when I was showed queen g7 after the game. Like that's not an obvious move at all, I would say. Like you obviously look at queen e5 and then you reject it because of rook g2, or I mean, you don't.
Could potentially reject it.
Yeah, I did. I remember, like, I did look at this line. I just, like, I didn't love the general idea of.
I don't think I survived this though, because like
Yeah.
also queen f3, queen a2, queen h5. Like my pawns are not moving, and you can just like start arranging an a pawn, a5, b5, right?
Yeah, I can do b5. Oh, you can take.
Or like first queen a2 and then a5.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. But okay. Well, apparently
a5. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not super easy.
It's not super easy now. I mean, here you're never queening, so.
Yeah.
And then queen c5 is just always f3, so. Let's
Just
say the
also
queen
bishop
goes.
a5, because queen e7 is not really a check. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a meaningful check.
Okay, here you're just queening.
But after queen g1, it was like you still had, I think, a clear win after that.
Yeah. Yeah. So h4. I don't know why I played h4. This is. I should have just gone back, but.
I also don't know why I played e5. I probably just thought king b7 and like, but then I take on f4, right? So after e5, oh, maybe I was afraid of
I'm
rook
pretty
g5.
sure my plan was this, and then rook e8.
Yeah, my king is
Apparently
fairly
this
safe.
king is completely safe. Yeah, this was insane.
No, I don't have a memory of why I rejected e5, but I also with like 45 seconds or so.
But yeah, I remember I was not thinking clearly at all here. I was just. There was just too much adrenaline.
I mean, it is weird to have such. Maybe not weird because the last two matches also, like the first game was kind of wild, but
But yeah, you don't expect to get a chance with black in
Yeah,
the first game.
yeah.
No, that's for sure.
like wait. So in the first game of Ting versus Jan, wait, did Jan win the first? Oh,
No, he won the second.
The second game. So the first game was just a normal draw.
Yeah.
Okay. And Gukesh lost the first game with White against Sting.
Yeah. Yeah, c3. This I remember. I mean, obviously my plan was to go rook g3, but I kind of just lost heart, I think. I ended up in a space where I was thinking that I'm not sure if these pawns are queening, and
Yeah, I just lose. I lose everything.
yeah, but how though?
C3. Okay, it's not.
I mean,
It's not trivial. I mean, I am queening, so
Yeah, it's a nice line actually.
yeah, you win on f3.
Yeah,
No, but overall, this is a difficult calculation.
yeah, and then if this. Or,
Also, bishop b5 is not a bad move. I think I was shocked that you didn't play b5, because I just didn't like see what I'm doing if you. Because I can't move my knight in that case.
oh, in this case.
Yeah, like I just don't have a move. So from the
Yeah.
white side, you just see like you're totally devoid of ideas.
I think I was looking at stuff like. I think that. Yeah, I don't know. This was. Yeah, this was insane.
Because at least now I got, if my knight's on g4, I get a lot of positional hope. I mean,
So here is it's queen a1 randomly. Wins, yeah.
okay, it is tempting to take that pawn. No, I'm lucky that I aren't losing after bishop c3.
Yeah. I think I was just. Yeah. Queen g7, like, this is hard to explain because, as you said, like, you cannot move. So why would I. Yeah, why not play b5 or. Yeah, it's so logical. Just go b4 and then.
Yeah, I probably have to play b4, d4, just at least to get some space.
Yeah,
It's
this
not-
is so bad. This is so lost.
And then after bishop c3 is just
Yeah,
a draw,
bishop
right?
f4. Yeah,
I
here
think my
it's
defense
just,
was pretty solid this game.
It's very solid. Here.
No, it is lucky that I'm not losing this. I mean, it's really close.
Yeah,
Knight
knight
h6,
h6
yeah.
is a nice one. And then it's just a draw. Honestly, like, yeah, I think there are a lot of decisions here. There are just first game nerves a lot. Because
No, like
what my recollection was that I'm winning, but it was kind of like not that easy. But yeah, it really.
Yeah, I was surprised at how much pressure I felt like before the game started in the first game. It didn't feel like a normal or even like Canada's level pressure. It was definitely a different feeling.
Yeah, for sure.